Hey guys, this is Page from BOM.com and this is the Indian variant of the Realme X2 Pro. Yes, it's finally here and yeah, I've been really excited to check out Realme's first flagship. So before we begin, I'd suggest you to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post an awesome new video, including more videos on the Realme X2 Pro. Now, let's check out the Realme X2 Pro. Well, 2019 has been the year of budget flagships. The OnePlus 7 and 7T, Redmi K20 Pro, the ROG Phone 2, the Asus 6Z, and I'm pretty sure a lot more. Well, Realme is joining the party with the Realme X2 Pro. See, the Realme X2 Pro brings some killer features at hopefully a great price point. First up is obviously the 90Hz display. The Realme X2 Pro features a beautiful 6.5-inch Super AMOLED HDR10 Plus display. I mean, it is AMOLED, so it has a deep blacks, punchy colors, all the good stuff with AMOLED. But the highlight here is the 90Hz refresh rate, which I think will become the standard in 2020 mid-ranges. Now, there is an option to set the display to 60Hz or 90Hz in the display settings of the Realme X2 Pro. And you can set the phone to turn off 90Hz in certain apps, which is great because there are a few apps that still don't play well with the higher refresh rate. Anyway, I obviously set the display to 90Hz, duh. And well, things have been smooth. Let me just put it this way. Even ColorOS seems enjoyable on this 90Hz display. Yeah, that kind of pretty much sums it up. So the 90Hz display is nice, and thanks to AMOLED, the fingerprint scanner is an in-display one, and well, it is extremely fast. Just take a look. And so is the face unlock. It's just insanely fast and snappy. So yeah, unlocking this phone is going to be fast. Moving on to the design, yeah, it isn't a lot different from the Realme XT. It has the same Gorilla Glass 5 back and the Gorilla Glass 5 front. And to be honest, I kind of like the Realme XT's design, so I like the design on the Realme X2 Pro as well. It is sleek and premium, and while it's not as lightweight as the XT, it's fine. One thing I don't like is the new placement of the Realme logo. Seems odd, doesn't it? Moving on to things I like, the speakers. I said speakers because there are dual stereo speakers on the X2 Pro. There's a speaker on the bottom and the earpiece on top also doubles up as a speaker. And well, the speakers are pretty nice and loud. Check this out. So the stereo speakers are a great new feature, but there's one more important point to note on the design front. The Realme X2 Pro does not have a micro SD slot. There are dual SIM slots, but that's it. Anyway, that is all on the design front of the Realme X2 Pro. Now, I kind of like the design on the phone. Yes, I would have liked a no-notch display, but it's here. But apart from that, this is a phone that does not really have any compromises. Now, let's move on to more flagship features on the Realme X2 Pro. See, the Realme X2 Pro features top-of-the-line specs. You get the Snapdragon 855 Plus, up to 256 gigs of UFS 3.0 storage, and up to 12 GB of RAM. Yeah, that is top the line, insane specs. We have the 128 GB variant, and well, let's check out the benchmark scores first. So here are the Antutu scores of the X2 Pro, and as you can see, the score is insanely high. I mean, here's the score compared to the 7T, which has the same specs. Anyway, these are flagship grade specs, and well, so far the phone has been performing like one. I mean, Realme phones in the budget segment perform well, so it's not a surprise that the Realme X2 Pro with top-of-the-line specs brings a lag-free experience. Yeah, so far it's been as good as it gets. I also played a few games on the phone. PUBG Mobile on the max settings runs very well, and as you can see, it's a very smooth experience. COD Mobile runs well on most phones, so it's no surprise it runs very well on the X2 Pro. See, the performance is not something I'm really doubtful about on the Realme X2 Pro, but yeah, it is something I'll be testing out more extensively in the coming few days to get a better idea. Now, talking about doubtful things, there's the usual ColorOS on board. And I say usual because it is ColorOS 6.1, the same ColorOS we know. Now, it does have a couple of new features, so let's talk about that. There's digital well-being enabled, so that's nice. And now there's a dark mode option in the Realme Lab page. Well, the dark mode looks amazing on this display, so I'm glad it's here. Other than that, it's still Android Pie, so I'm guessing Realme will have to say something on this regard at the launch event. Maybe we'll even know about the ColorOS 7 Realme Edition update, which is said to be close to stock Android, but yeah, Android Pie for now on the Realme X2 Pro is a little disappointing. Anyway, moving on from something slightly disappointing to something really exciting, the battery and the charging. The Realme X2 Pro features a 4000 mAh battery, which is kind of standard and decent, but the highlight here is the new charger. The Realme X2 Pro comes with a 50 watt SuperVOOC charger. Yes, a 50 watt charger in the box. Beat that. I mean, I tested out the charger here because, hey, I was excited. So with this 50 watt charger, the X2 Pro went from 10 to 60% in 12 minutes. Yes, 12 minutes. How insane is that? And now, phone fully charged in just 25 minutes. That is wow. I mean, that is better than a lot of flagships out there. I love this. Lastly, the cameras. The Realme X2 Pro features a 64 megapixel f1.8 primary camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, a 13 megapixel telephoto lens, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Now, the primary 64 megapixel camera is the same as what you got in the Realme XT, but it seems improved. Here are some photos from the 64 megapixel camera of the X2 Pro, and unlike the XT, the X2 Pro does not oversaturate the colors, so yes, I like it better. And overall, things have improved too. In low light too, the X2 Pro handles lights better, so yes, things have definitely improved on the 64 megapixel camera of the X2 Pro. There's also the portrait mode with the dedicated depth sensor, and well, the portrait mode seems better too. The X2 Pro captures portrait mode shots with nice edge detection and better colors on the face, which was a problem with the XT. Then there's the super cool ultra wide angle lens, so let's check out some photos. But I like how the ultra wide angle shots keep the colors and a fair bit of details, so yeah, it's been good enough so far. Lastly, there's the new capable telephoto lens, and yeah, it works pretty well. With the telephoto lens, you can capture shots with 2x optical zoom, 5x hybrid zoom, and 20x digital zoom. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And as you can see, the results seem pretty decent. Here's another example, and yeah, I will be testing things out more. Other than that, you get the usual camera features like Nightscape, which is available on the ultra wide angle lens, and even the selfie camera. There's the macro mode, which lets you get as close as 2.5 centimeters, and it's, I'd say, okayish. On the front, the Realme X2 Pro comes with a 16 megapixel f2.0 selfie camera, and well, here are some selfies from the phone. When it comes to video capabilities, the Realme X2 Pro can shoot videos up to 4K at 60 FPS, which is awesome really. There's no OIS, but there are a couple of really handy features which I'm sure you're going to love. First up, there's portrait mode video, and well, as you can see, the edge detection, everything is just insanely good. I love this. It's similar to what you get on the Oppo Reno 2. Then there's the ultra steady mode, which only works with 1080p video recording, and well, this is me running, and as you can see, the video is pretty stable. Nice. There's also video recording support with the ultra wide angle lens, so yes, all of these video features are something I really like. Well, overall, the cameras on the Realme X2 Pro seem fairly good. I mean, I was expecting Realme XT-like performance, but it's even better, so that's good. Now, the question is, how does it fare against the competition? Now, that's a question I will be answering in the next few days, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so that was a good look at the Realme X2 Pro, and at the time of shooting this video, we don't know the price of the phone yet, but I'm expecting it to be around 28, 29K, and at that price, this is an excellent budget flagship. I mean, I'm sure this is going to cause some serious headache to OnePlus and Redmi. I mean, think about it. A 90Hz AMOLED display, the Snapdragon 855 Plus, cameras that seem very capable, a decently sized battery, and insanely fast 50 watt charging. All of this combined sounds an amazing package. But yeah, it's still early days and I have my doubts. There are doubts on ColorOS, like always. I want to test the camera against the competition. So yeah, while the Realme X2 Pro seems very exciting, I'll suggest you to stay tuned for more. Well, the Realme X2 Pro seems like an exciting budget flagship phone. What do you think? Do you have any questions around the X2 Pro? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to share it with your friends who have been waiting for the X2 Pro to arrive in India. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. But that's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.